Hello. I am just now getting off work and I'm headed home, and I thought I would enjoy your company on my drive to the house. It is hot. It's 90 degrees, and in the car I'm sure it was over 100. It's a little cooler. I put the windows down, but I put them back up. But I do have the AC going, but of course it's not going to do anything yet. Not really. Today was a good day. I've got another 2 orders. I want to see how long it takes me to do them. I bought the pattern. I'm hoping it's not a foreign pattern because I have a tendency to have problems reading it, and it's all me. It's not the person that writes it. I think maybe it could be a translation issue. Once it translates, it doesn't translate right or something. I don't know. I've got to get to the babies. I'm gonna get into the house. Oh God, that looks like my ex-husband. There's a lot of those too. I really wish, golly, you turn like a snail. Just put some lip gloss on. I should have put some powder on. Oh well. Yeah, I need powder. Good time. Oh man, did your truck break down? This truck must have broke down. That's gotta suck. That's the guy that has a boat and he gets into all the ponds and works on things. The last time I talked to him, he came in. Ooh, you drive like a bat out of you know where. It's okay. The police are get you out here. They ain't playing. They like that money, honey. Anyway, he wanted to know if I wanted the fountains turned off because we were having that hard freeze and the snow coming. And I said, turn them off. Shoot, yeah, turn them off. I don't want anything broken out there. It ain't my fault if it was broke, but there's nobody else to ask, and I made an executive decision. They stayed off for quite a while. It took a while. I guess they had months before I saw that. I was like, I hope you don't tell nobody who told them to turn them off if they're wondering why the fountains aren't on. Don't ask me something. I'm going to tell you something, most likely. Well, unless it's something that could get me into trouble, because I double think, I triple think things. And I'm like, let me ask. That way it's not on my plate and it's not on my head if something goes wrong. I was asked a while ago if somebody needed to do something, and I'm like, well, in our old location, yes, that was required. Let me call my boss. My boss is like, I don't know. Call the boss's boss. So I called the boss's boss, I didn't call him. I texted him on Teams, and he's like, yes, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, nah, sorry. He didn't like that answer. He didn't like it. But I do believe that's another project that I need to create for myself. And because there's things, okay, is it like this at your job? When you go into this new company you're working for, and you're told to do these things, and you do them. And then after a while, things like COVID happens, and things slough off where you don't see it being done. So it falls by the wayside, and until you pick it up and say, look, let's address this. This is important. I've done that a few times. So now I think that's my next thing. What he was talking about. It saves time and it will save money in the long run. And if it's already supposed to be happening and it's not, that's not cool. And also, are your hard drives full of crap? Holy, like your shared hard drives? Oh my God. When I first got the position I'm in now, and I was upgraded, whatever you call it, I was given more clearance. Holy crap. I'm like, this is about just as clear as mud. I'll get in there, I'm like, where in the world is this? I think that's it. And no, that's not the one I'm looking for. It's the same thing, but it's from like years ago. Like, well, why can't we have one huge area? We put all the old shit stuff. Sorry. That's a pretty color. That's a pretty color. I haven't seen that color before. Let go. See that Kia? Uh-oh. I heard an emergency siren somewhere. I don't know where they're at. Ignore the rattling. That's my car. Corner of my eye, all of a sudden, boom, car. Scared me. Okay, I hear him again. Where are they? Ah, oh, right behind us. Why'd he turn his siren off there? Oh, please don't tell me that it's here, whatever he's going to. Nope, there it goes again. God, wherever he's going, if he or she, they got somebody in there, please let them be okay. And if it's time, please give them peace and let them be ready to meet you. Touch me and your first boxing lesson is free. Isn't that sweet? What a sweet little sticker to stick on your pick-em-up truck. Your pick-em-up truck? So anyway, go home. Turn on all the lights because it gets dark inside the house. Oh, that's what I gotta buy. I gotta buy light bulbs. I want to buy some smart bulbs though. Those cost a lot, so I'm probably just gonna buy a bunch of very bright, cheap bulbs. Old school bulbs. Well, the really good old school bulbs, they outlawed, so the closest thing I can get to those. So I can put my my new lamps up. I know I need a smart bulb in that one that's in the bedroom, because it's got one of those on the thing that you turn it on and off with, and it's down behind the bed. It's in the yarn room, where I do want to get that bed out of there, but either way, that way you just can tell it to turn it off or turn it on, that kind of thing. And it can turn on and off by itself if you turn your Alexa, sorry, she's in my car too. Never mind.
Not quite sure how to help you with that.
Anyway, yeah, so you can just, so like when you leave, you tell her to start guarding your house, and she'll start guarding. There's different things. I haven't been into it in a long time, like went in and dug around to see exactly what they got going on now, but She turns your lights on and off for you. Now, I hadn't seen this come up on my phone in a long time because Noelle, I got it for Noelle, my baby dog that passed away. When she would hear her bark, I would get a text saying from A, because she's in the car, I'm saying A, that your dog was heard barking. I'll play soothing music for 30 minutes. So then the music comes on one of the devices for 30 minutes. But I hadn't seen that in a long time, and my first day I was gone from the puppy, I forgot about it. It came across my phone, and I looked down and I saw that notification, and I was like, oh cool. And I looked on the camera, sure enough, she was upset when I left this morning, and she's got to now where she wants to sit in the chair with me, but she don't sit. Like, she's so full of energy. It's like way better than a Monster. She's, a Monster drink, which, by the way, me and the canteen guy, whatever he is, he was in today, and I couldn't find my dadgum energy drink, and I'm like, I'm about to fall asleep. I need my energy drink. I am very busy. Excuse me, I'm spitting. I'm very busy. I don't have time to talk to me. I'm like, well, that's just fine. Because then he put in these ugly orange ones, Monster drinks. And I'm like, you don't have white ones? The sugar-free white ones? I don't have time. I have to pay attention or whatever. I'm like, I don't know if he was running late. I don't know what was going on. So then I went upstairs to the next set of them. Of course, guess what happens there? They have a whole bunch of them in there. I try to do it. Product not dispensable or not available or something crap like that. That's not the first time that machine's done it. So I go up to the next floor. Next time, tomorrow, I got to check my email because I had one of my people on another floor to check. I'm gonna sneak onto their area, I won't be sneaking, they don't care. I'm gonna go into their machine, and if he says they have them, I'll get one tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Please scoot up some more. My butt is in the way. I don't have a butt anymore, y'all. I used to have a butt. I used to have a thin, really small waist and a butt. And then I gained all that weight, plus I got old, and I lost all that weight. Now I reached back there one day, and I'm like, what is that? This is kind of gross and probably TMI. Saggy skin. I couldn't believe it. It's like it wasn't there, and then all of a sudden it was. I have no butt anymore. It's completely gone. And that's why I have where the hip bones touch. I can see why older folks get those bed sores. I have a special mat that I sit on. Here, look. Aren't those pretty? I think they call those hummingbird something or another. Isn't that beautiful? Hummingbird plants, some sort. Traffic is not bad at all today. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. My phone's getting hot. Does y'all's phone get too hot and it go out and mess up? Let's sit y'all here. Well, okay, there we go. You hear that rattling? Right after I got this car, brand new off the lot. Tree limb in the yard fell on it, smushed the top back. And I finally got my car back. See, this is all a learning experience for me. FYI, so y'all don't have to learn this. Why is that car backing up down the freeway? That's usually frowned upon too. That truck is backing up down I-45. Yeah. Maybe that's where the wreck is. Well, if not, that might be where the next wreck is. What? Oh my goodness. Must have dropped something out their car and saw something good on the freeway. I have to admit, sometimes I've seen some stuff and I'm like, I could use that. Because I'm just a hoarder at heart. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I mumbling and talking and chit-chatting about? Anyway, so I'm gonna make two more things with he wants. I'm gonna make 2 cats, like teddy bear like cats. One is gonna be blue, and one is gonna be purple. He wants a blue one, and he wants a purple one. And I've got to order some more of the eyes. I want to get some big eyes. I'm about out of eyes. I would love to go in there and spend a good $50 on just eyes, but come on now. I can't afford that. Oh, by the way, Premier Yarns, for all my crocheters and knitters out there, they have, gosh, what's the name of that fancy yarn they just got? It's brand new. Look under new. Something. Oh, gosh. Go to Premier Yarns and look under the new Malabrego. Yes, ma'ams and sirs. I have not looked yet. I should be getting an order tomorrow, I hope. I'm so glad that you moved out of this lane, sir, and let me in, because I sure was trying. Anyway, my yarn's supposed to be here tomorrow. So this weekend now, I'm going to Houston again. So I can't do what I need to do, which is work on. Really, I need to get that bed out of my room. So the weekend after next, that's my goal, y'all. Y'all can help me. I'm going to get that bed out of my room, put it in the storage building in the back, because I don't have trash pickup. I used to. Anyway, put that in the back, in the storage room. There's nothing in there. It's roof leaks, whatever. It doesn't matter. Stick that in there, and then I have to take apart the hospital bed, literally apart into pieces, because I can't get it through the doors. Because guess what? My mobile home is from 1969, and let me tell you something. Y'all want to see how small people were in 1969? Check you out an old mobile home. Them doors back in the back, man. When I was real big, I almost had to turn sideways to go through them. I was looking at Facts of Life, and I saw Nancy Kean. No, not Nancy Kean. What's her name? The girl that was the bigger girl. I looked at her. I said, girl, she ain't even big. But back then, we thought she was fat. She ain't even big. Anybody else notice how different things are? I think we also are just bigger in general, because like our ancestors that came across on the Mayflower, they were all pretty small, I think. I don't know. I never did go to Walmart today. I need to call them and tell them to get my dadgum other inhaler, because this one's about to run out of juice, and then I'm going to be in deep doo-doo. It's my rescue inhaler. I mean, I still have my nebulizer at work and my nebulizer at home, but I don't like using it. I like grabbing a rescue inhaler and getting a couple puffs and then keep on going. Keep on moving, as my friend Shelley says. Just keep on moving. Palooza. That's on somebody's license plate. Palooza. P-E-L-U-Z-A. Palooza. I don't know what that means. The only Palooza I know is... What was that? Something Palooza. Is it a concert? I don't remember. Golly. I worry about myself sometimes in my memory. So when I get home, I'm going to take the baby out. And then I'm going to bring her back in. I'm going to clean up the disgusting mess that she's left, because I'm sure there is one. Do you know what she did? She did it on the air vent. Oh my gosh, that entails getting the electric screwdriver out and taking the vent off and washing it. I'm like, why? And then she went and pooped on the wires. Why do you want to poop on the wires? Ain't the first time she pooped on the wires either. I got wires everywhere because, again, I have a 1969 trailer. I have issues with hooking up devices. Oh, excuse me. I was talking to one of my co-workers, and we were talking about the Middle East, and he's from over there, and I told him, I said, you know what I miss? That at first I didn't really, I was like, that's okay, but everybody kept serving it to me, and they must have something like crack or something in it, because I became very addicted to it. It's called kanafa. It is honey and just syrupy, yummy deliciousness. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, I said, you know what I miss? I miss kanafa. And he's like, oh, don't get me started. And he told me a place on Westheimer. He said, you think you're gonna see everything? You go in there. He said it's like a Walmart, but Middle East. I gotta go. Me and my cousin. It's on Westheimer. I'm gonna have to email him and get him to tell me what the address is of it. He told me about, the name of it, but I don't know. He's gonna have to write it out for me, because I don't. Anyway, I told him, I said it was really cool going over there, seeing all the historical things, walking where Jesus walked, and the disciples, and Moses. I stood where. It's amazing. I stood where Moses was. It makes everything so much more real to you. You know it's real. It's in the Bible, if you believe the Bible. And there are, even if you don't, there are. It's a historical document, and it tells you who existed, who didn't, that sort of thing. And so whether you believe Jesus was the Son of God, or a prophet, or depending on your religion, or just a guy, he existed. Of course, he's the Son of God, but I can't make you believe that. It's between you and him. Anywho's, to get to walk around those places and live the history. Golly, there was places that had mosaics on the floor, and you could walk on them, y'all. You could walk on the mosaics. You could touch them. Pieces of them were falling apart because people were walking on them. And it's like, oh well, there's so many. It's beautiful. And you think about the hands that laid those little pieces originally. Oh, so long ago. It's just amazing. It was awesome. I remember when I first talked to my mom, I told her where we had gone. Well, I might not have been the first time I talked to her, because I'm sure I called her and told her I was there and I was alive. She cried. She's like, please don't go. I'm like, I have to go. Can't not go. Anyway, to know that, she said, what's it like? I remember the place I went. She's like, what's it like? And I mean, she was just, the way she said it. And I said, that's what it's like. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it was cool. It was really cool. Anyway, so we were chit-chatting about that. So now I found another place I need to go. He was wanting to know where I can get tissue, where he can get tissue paper. I said, Amazon.com. That's where I buy everything except my yarn, and I have bought it on Amazon.com. It's more expensive though, but they take in consideration your shipping too. But if you buy enough yarn at a yarn store, then you got free shipping. So, and I always get enough to get free shipping because I'm not going to spend money on shipping where I could have spent it on yarn. Man, how much do they get paid to work up there on that McDonald's sign? I hope it's more than I make, because, no, I am terrified of heights. That McDonald's sign is way up into the clouds, and they're up on a really tall, what do you call those things? Crane, with a big bucket on top. This building over here, I look at these old trees and I think, were these trees here when I was a kid? Because this building, that building, see how it burnt in the front? I sat out there where the grass is now. I was little and I sat in the car while Mom went inside to the 4th floor to get the birthday cake. She used to go to the 4th floor of that place because they made birthday cake on the 4th floor. And all that was parking lot, asphalt parking lot. This is the 70s. And I was so small that I remember thinking, in my head, I can close my eyes, I can see it. It's a long way. But it's not a long way. It's real close. But because I was a little kid, it was a long way. Y'all, I've been having itching issues today, and I don't know why. If I take a Benadryl, it's going to numb me on my butt. Because I already had to take, because my legs were aching, I had to take a pregabalin and a muscle relaxer. Non-narcotic muscle relaxer. I had to take those. I don't know if they have narcotic muscle relaxers. I always thought they were, but I found out that what I have is not. Because my doctors don't give narcotics. You got to go to a specialist now because people screwed it up for everybody. Anyway, yeah. Back in those days, we didn't wear seatbelts. You didn't wear seatbelts, and those kids would just run around. I remember standing in the passenger seat over here, and it was one long seat, and I was standing. I had white go-go boots on, and I love those go-go boots. I was standing up, looking down at the go-go boots, and the car seat belt was my mom's arm, holding me back. Yep. The kids used to sleep in the back window, in the sun. That couldn't have been good for them either, in any situation. Sunburn. Wreck, the heartbreak. The child is now in the front, in the windshield in the front, from the back. But I remember we had a station wagon, and it had the seats in the back and the floor. You lifted the floor up, and it had seats, and us kids would sit in those seats. That's where we had to sit. We loved it though. And I also remember, I don't know who it was, but she was 10, and she had a convertible candy apple red, big old long car. I don't know what it was. And we went, it was during the summer, we went to, she took us to us kids, to the snow cone place on 75 which is across the street, back that way. And we sat up with our feet in the seat on the back part of the car, eating our snow cones as she drove. Now 75. Oh yeah, things were different back then. You could leave your child in the car back then. Now you can't leave your animal. Yep. Just rolled the windows down. I don't ever remember being an issue. I remember the seats would be so hot, and like my grandma Kirk, she had like this plastic over her seats. She had a big old Oldsmobile, a cream color Oldsmobile, and we'd be in our shorts as kids, and it'd be the middle of the summer, and we'd go to sit down on that plastic. Burn the crap out of you. Those are the good old days. I know they sound horrible, but they were fabulous. And if I could go back, it makes me want to cry. Everybody was alive back then. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. So y'all, I need to find a church around here that can be my home, where I feel comfortable and I feel God there. It's very important. I need to get my tires rotated. Okay, you're gonna turn, thank you. Okay, let me show you something else. This tree, see where the white fence is? You see that tree right there? It's a big old magnolia tree. Picture my daddy with no shirt on, running around with the cousins when he was a kid, and them throwing sticker burrs into each other's bags. He told me that every time I see that tree, which is all the time, that's what I think of. That's what I think of. I'm gonna turn over here. I wanna show y'all how much the river's out of its banks. This is the San Jacinto River. This is the park by the San Jacinto River. Let me get over here. Now I want you to realize that this river is usually got where people can wade into it. You know, before COVID, they used to have somebody that would come out and close the fence on it at night and open it early in the morning. Can I not see it while I'm from here? Do I gotta walk over there? I guess I can. But being up higher like that, you can see it. All right. Let's just go walk over there and look at it. You wanna? Let's go. It's gonna be heck getting back on that road. There's another lady doing the same thing. Now remember, you can see usually there's sandbars. Oh, somebody's down there fishing. It is up, y'all. Should I lock my car? Oh, they've probably been doing that. It's been up.
It's been like this for a week.
Yeah. Probably because it's coming from up north.
Oh, is it storming up north?
It was. It's always what happens, and then the people down river get flooded. I just want to come over and take a gander because I'm nosy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me scooch it around. I guess that you can launch a boat in here sometime. I don't know how. It's pretty though. Do you catch anything?
I'm just not starting to catfish. I was throwing lures to try to catch some bass. I caught like 3 bass though.
What? Yum. Well, good luck. Have a good one. So that road, Dad, you said back in the day when he was a kid, you'd be lucky if you got 4 cars all day long on that road. Now it's packed. It's going to be hard for me to get back on it. Well, that's okay. I'll do it. See how that looks? I love that. I would love to have a bunch of acreage. My house right in the middle. And right there where that bridge is, on the other side used to be a old metal bridge. That was where Bonnie and Clyde would come in, because they had kinfolk. I don't remember which one had kinfolk, and I believe in Conroe. So they would hide and they would sleep, or they'd park anyway underneath that bridge. But one of the floods in the last couple of years took it out. They came and they cut it out. I don't know what they did with it. They put it on a 18-wheeler. They didn't tear it up. They just cut it. You know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. I really would like to find out. I guess if I wanted to find out bad enough, I'd start making some phone calls. Oh, here's a squirrel. See that little squirrel? He's like, you got a nut? I need a nut. I need an acorn. All right, now let me fight to get back on this road. I drive a Kia, okay? A Kia Forte. And it's old. It's 2016. It don't want to, but you know what? It's paid for, and I love her. I paid a lot for her by the time my interest rates and everything were done, and she's been a good car to me. It's not a brand new engine. It's a different engine. There's another lady walking. I ain't walking out here without my gun. There ain't no way. No way. And not that this is a bad park, it's just a bad world, or a dangerous world. I don't care that it's during the day. I watch the news. I see it's horrible things that happen to women and men and children. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Thank you, God. I am shooketh. I spit. I apologize. Look at him running. Good for you, man. Oh, there are a bunch of them. Those ladies, too. And one guy was out in front. He's probably their leader. He looked the most fit. There's a lady in the very back. But you know what? If it would have been me, too, I'd have been way back. Especially in this heat. No. It is 3:39. This is the heat of the day. And that is swamp. Out here is just swamp. Right through this whole area. We had a flood, the flood that took out that bridge. The water went, where I was still driving, that river had come this far and further. It came to right about, it came further than this. Wow. If you think about it, it's a lot. It came right up to there. That's a long way. It went out of its banks big time. I didn't think I was going to be able to get home. I had stopped to get some gas, and I was on the phone. My son and his wife, Morgan, my daughter-in-law, were down. It was that was tax day flood. We get floods, and I had called and I said, I'm trying to get home. And they said, well, if you can't, come out here, because they were at my brother and sister-in-law's house where they used to live, on the other side of Conroe. And that's a cute little red car. Is that George? I do believe that's George. That is the husband of, used to be my best friend in high school. Anyway, they live right over here. Teresa, her sister, we became friends because I had a liver transplant. She had a kidney transplant. She just passed. I was going to go to her funeral. I didn't go. I couldn't do it. Sometimes you just can't do it. She wasn't there, and I know it's for the family. Anytime that church was open, she was there. So she's up there with God. She don't have to worry about her kidneys failing anymore. No more pain. Release from the body, because the body is very painful. Very painful. Anywho, after I take puppers out, go back in, clean up the mess, and then feed everybody. And then I'll sit and maybe eat me some watermelon, watch some TV. Y'all, I've been watching 911 on Hulu. It's actually Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, you have Hulu and a bunch of other things. Anyway, y'all, dang, it still ain't come out to mow. Can't even hardly see the daggum cats out there. And it's like jungle. Hold on, let me get my mail, if I have any. Just State Farm complaining, but I already paid it. No, I didn't. Wait, yeah, I did. I did pay it. Didn't I pay it? Oh, Lord. I think I paid it. Sometimes I worry about myself. Yes, I paid it. Let me look and see what they're griping about. What did I do? What? Why did my insurance go up $50? I'm gonna call them. Something ain't right. Hold on, I gotta open the gate. Okay, I gotta scoot up and then I gotta close the gate. Here come the cats from all across the neighborhood. They hear the gate. They hear me dump food in the metal pans. They come from all over because they know the Casey's fixing to feed all the cats. Fixing that. Flag was coming off my little flag stand. Oh my gosh, they need to come mow. Looks horrible, y'all. Horrible. So I'm holding the gate open for this cat. No, wouldn't come through that. It had to go through this other side. It's like I don't use that part of the gate, ma'am. It's usually shut. What? Oh. Look at all these lazy cats. Oh my gosh. When are they gonna mow? It looks so bad. But I know it's gonna be too wet for them to mow because we've had all that rain. Alright, I'm home. I'm in El Garajo. El Garage. I don't know how you say that in Spanish. Ooh, look at the pixelation. It's fighting. It's fighting the darkness. Alright. I love y'all. Thank you for riding with me. Thank you for sightseeing with me. All right, take care. I love you. Bye.